I wanted to, with you guys, go back and rewatch the predictions video that I did before lock-in and judge all of the predictions that I made. I put so much work into this fucking video as well, so here we go. We'll watch this. This is gonna be so fucking... All right, are you ready? Okay, let's go. And now for the weather. That's right, it's time for our forecast, and there are a lot of things happening here in Sao Paulo. So
Film
let's
this in my
start with
fucking
the output
bedroom.
that NRG were optic, and optic were good. True. Okay, we've started off with a banger, with a truth. I mean, I literally did just say that it was a cold fucking take, but why do I look like... What is this? What is this facial expression I've paused on? Meanwhile, looking at Giants, we have some players that have had really stellar performances in the past, including Ryan.
Giants were a lot better than I thought they would be.
Beast. For Genji. Okay, I predicted Giants. Okay, I got that one right as well. They were way better than I thought. If I don't say loud, the Brazilian fans will eat me. This is true. And I was so happy. I've had that Brazilian flag for so long because, for those who don't know, when I was casting in Rainbow Six Siege, I started off in the European League and I moved to work on the Brazilian League. And so for the World Championships in Rainbow Six, a couple years ago now, I bought the Brazilian flag so I could make memes and stuff at home. And I was like, yes, I have that. I have that. I know that those players can be fucking insane. So, okay, so here's the first one I got wrong. Because FPX didn't beat K-Corp, but K-Corp were lukewarm as fuck, dude. Did anybody actually watch K-Corp in this tournament and think like, oh yeah, that's the team I'm excited about? No, of course you didn't. Like, that's why I predicted FPX. I thought they were going to come with some fire and some spice, and that K-Corp just weren't going to be. And actually, I will say, the reasons that I thought K-Corp probably wouldn't be as good were not the reasons that it ended up being. Because I was just kind of like, oh, these other players, like, they've kind of jumbled a bunch of people together just because they want French-speaking players. And actually, I really underestimated the other 3 players on K-Corp, which I shouldn't have done. What the problem was is making Scream be the fucking IGL, and it's clear that he is struggling to do both, like, be the... Oh, shit, my microphone. Struggling to do both, like, be the guy who has to pop off and actually perform the same level that he did on Team Liquid, and then also be the IGL. Like, that's the problem with them. DRX have to win an international tournament eventually. It's only a matter of when. And it wasn't this one! Cloud9 versus Paper X comes
Okay, I was right about this.
And while Forsaken and Jing may have only
This was a
at
spicy
Masters
game.
Copenhagen, Cloud9 have Ye and Leaf.
Okay, Cloud9 don't have Ye anymore. So I got that part of the prediction wrong.
Geniuses will be an interesting one, as after months of G2
I got this one wrong as well, I think. Right, yeah, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. That was the prediction. So the prediction for me was Heretics. That definitely came from a fact that I just wasn't super sure about, like, who was going to be the starting lineup for EG, and there were players on the lineup that I wasn't as familiar with, so part of that just came from my own ignorance. With Heretics, it was just like, Kellogg's did really well, but when Kellogg's didn't do really well, it was sort of like, oh, is there a team? You know? They also didn't, like, if I remember correctly, they didn't, like, fake a ton of stuff. Like, whatever Mixwell was doing is what the team were gonna do. There was no, like, there weren't all these extra dimensions, I don't think. So I was kind of disappointed with that, but EG were fun.
Like
I got this
Talon.
one. No, they didn't crush Talon, Gio! They didn't crush Talon at all! I missed a bunch of the Omega group. The Amogus group? I missed a bunch of the Omega group. But we'll be able to judge anyway. And this one we don't need to talk about. That suggests that the unleashing of Redgar and Nats, alongside the already established roster
Nats,
sure, is going to lead them to get a fucking dub. No, they didn't get a fucking dub! They didn't get a fucking dub!
Navi are likely on track for being a potential best team in the world.
On track for being a potential best team in the world. True. And I'm glad that I stood by that one, because Navi are a contender for best team in the world, I think. They did exceptionally well, other than maybe like that last game versus Fnatic, which was a little bit strange. But I have a lot of faith in this team. Vitality versus Global.
I want to pick Global because they're a massive underdog, and Aaron moved so far for it, but I just don't think I can lie to the people.
This one was so mean. So 100 Thieves did a lot worse than I thought they were going to do. Like, they were fine, but they were scraping by in a lot of their series that they played. I had much higher hopes for 100 Thieves than what they actually ended up doing. So I got the prediction right, but like...
This one is difficult.
Oh no! Okay, I'm not ready to talk about this one. Okay, all right, let's go.
As we reflect upon times gone by, Fnatic still having failed to reach another international final since, despite boasting one of the strongest cores in professional Valorant. But Sentinels picked up 2 world champions, the prodigy of Xset and their renowned coach, as well as having the Ghost of Shroud to protect them. So, yeah, fuck it, them.
No! Oh, Gio. Oh, Gio. And you know, you want to know the thing as well? Okay, hold on a sec. I'm going to try and keep my headphones on. Fnatic gave me a jersey. They gave me a jersey at the watch party. And I predicted against them on, like, the first fucking series. And Sentinel ended up, like, splatting against the floor. Oh, God. That one's probably the most embarrassing one. I didn't even predict Fnatic to get past the first motherfucking round. They won the damn thing.
And that's it here for the weather. Now to sports.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. There were some ones I got right, but I feel like the ones I got right, like there wasn't anything like really unexpected that I got right. The ones I got right, probably anyone could have. But then there were ones I got wrong where it's just like, in hindsight, I'm like, nah. You know, especially like, I mean, I don't think anybody was going to see the Team Liquid one or anything like that. Fnatic Sentinels, that one really hurts. This is why when people ask me to predict things for tournaments, I usually ignore them.